I may be upside down, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I have did a YouTube live, and it seems like the app has updated. But anyway, if you are new to me and my content, primarily I talk about credit, talk about personal and business credit. I talk about leveraging it for real estate. So last week was a very big win for one of my clients. Once again, another one, 5 figures in funding, 81,500 in total. And as much as I hate to put those numbers out there in terms of the amount of funding that I am able to get individuals, the reason why I really try to stress it is because, let's be real, if you are really going to use business credit in real estate, you are going to need more than just a $5,000 business card. And I know there's a ton of people here on YouTube, in the internet marketing space, who want to tell you, hey, go to this website, fill out this credit card application, and you could possibly get this amount of money. What they do not tell you is that every time you do that, you're getting an inquiry. And so not only are you getting dinged on your credit, you are also getting the unknown. And what is the unknown? The unknown is you may get the credit, you may not. Because the person who is on the other side of the video, they don't know your situation. And although they may be able to show you that they've got the funding or the business credit, it's not certain that you will get it. And so that is why strategy and methods and a system is important, which is what I teach. You can't just get $50,000 or more in business credit, business funding to leverage in real estate by just filling out an application. If that was the case, everybody who wants to get started in real estate would have the funding. And unfortunately, that's not the case. And so the video today is the fastest way to get you to 5 figures in funding. We're not talking vendor trade lines. We're not talking net 30s. We're not talking about Dun and Bradstreet and the merry-go-round circus that most people are going to take you on in this industry of business credit. Because what they won't tell you is this industry is designed to confuse you. Why is it designed to confuse you? Because every credit card has a different criteria to get you credit and funding. Every lender, if you're dealing with lenders, every institution. And so there is not one person who is going to know the criteria of every funding entity out there. If they are telling you that, please run. And with that being said, where does that leave you? That leaves you confused, maybe even hurt because you've tried to navigate these waters yourself, and now your credit may be banged up. Well, Aurelia, thought you said, what's the one thing that can help you to get the 5 figures in funding? And the fastest way to get in front of the line is understanding the power of personal credit leverage. That is going to put you in front of the line the fastest. Oh, I know, but my business credit guru said I can get up to over 50,000, up to 100,000, no social security number, no PG. All I need is an LLC. Ladies and gentlemen, if all you needed was an LLC to just get funding, to get over, I swear every time I do a video, I never have a cell phone power. But anyway, as I was saying, if it was that easy, everybody with an LLC would have funding. And I know right here in New Jersey, it only costs $125 to get your LLC registered. Imagine that. Imagine that. All I got to do is register an LLC for $125. Now I'm not talking about if you want to get it expedited or what have you, but let's just say the regular process to get it done, $125. And your state may be a different cost. And once I do that, lo and behold, there's a windfall of money that's going to fall on my lap. And let me tell you, if you believe that, you are going to be led astray just like a whole bunch of other people with that PPP fraud. But that's another video. But when it comes to getting $40,000 in funding, getting $50,000 in funding, getting 70 and 80, it takes strategy, which is not what a lot of these business credit gurus have the know-how to show you. I'm not saying that they are unable to get it themselves. I truly believe that their results are their results. That is their credit. They have been able to obtain it. But the big thing is, can they help you to be able to do it for yourself? That is the big thing, because the big misconception is that people just assume that just because that person has got it, that they're going to help you to get it too. But not really if they don't really have a process. Because some people, it's just by chance. Like a lot of people are just telling people to go to random websites to go apply for funding, and there's no process. And so the person who's led astray to do that, they get jammed up. I recently, just last week, during one of my client session classes, and one of my clients said that one time he came across information that said that if you want to increase your credit score, apply to your current credit card companies to have your limits increased. Now, that strategy in terms of requesting a credit increase from your credit, those who have given you credit, can work if you want access to more of what's available for you. And you don't want your credit to show that you are utilizing a whole bunch of it. But the smaller piece that they forgot to tell him was that when you request for that credit increase, they're gonna ding your credit inquiry. And so a person is left with all these inquiries. And now they come to someone like myself who can truly help them. And I know the criteria of the lenders I work with. This is not go to this website and let's see what happens. And you showing that you have a lot of inquiries on your personal credit report is frowned upon to lenders. Oh, but I get it. Your business credit guru told you don't have to use your personal credit. I get it. And that, my friend, is the reason why a lot of people are pretty much chasing their tail. They're chasing their tail. And they're not really getting the funding that they want. They know, they've heard the concept of using other people's money, maybe even heard about leveraging business credit to invest in real estate, but they really still don't know how to do it. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you getting a $5,000 credit card for, I don't care, Chase, whoever's out there, that's not enough. That's not enough. Now, one may say $80,000 ain't much, depending on what market. But see, what I teach my clients is that business credit should be an alternative source when you want to invest in real estate. It should not be a primary source, because depending on what part of the country, $80,000 won't do nothing. I know here in the Northeast, $80,000 won't do much, but it could help if it's an alternative source. and you are strategically buying properties the right way, using it as a source to be able to absorb some costs, whether they're hard, soft costs, any fees that may be connected to your acquisition of the property, which I'll do a whole separate video on that, because yeah, you can only pair business credit up with certain type of loan products. So, I can go on and on and on, but I'm not going to, really drag this out. But I can't hit home enough. We are going into the half mark portion of 2021. And many of you all have started your year saying that, yeah, that business credit thing, I want to be able to leverage it to be able to invest in real estate, but I really don't know how. And that's why, I suggest you go to my website. If you really want a strategy, you want to know a process, you want to know what I'm doing to help my clients to do it. I apply what I called the BFA method. The BFA method is a process that I've put together. It's more than just, hey, go to this website and let's see what happens. It's more than that. It's really a process that I have actually put together, understanding what is needed on the personal side of your credit, how does your business need to be structured, and how to really bring those two worlds together to maximize your funding potential. And so my question to you is, if you are looking to really have a proven method and strategy, the testimonials are from real people on this channel. They're not actors, real people, real results. Go to www.helpmegetbizcredit.com, and there you will get access to a video where I tell you a little bit more about it. And also you'll get a chance to apply to have a call for us to have a conversation. It is not an info session. It's not a sales call. It's really a session for me to assess where you are with what it is that you're doing and how I can help. Because unfortunately, I don't help everyone. This is not a $97 course. This is not a $47 ebook. And there is nothing that I'm going to tell you if you are able to get, to be able to have the consultation, how you going to quickly get $50,000 in funding. It's just not that simple. So once again, go to www.helpmegetbizcredit.com. Talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.